All right. Send those hips out. We're just warming it up. Shoulder rolls. Turn it out and head, head, head. Up center, down center. Tilt it. Big breath. Exhale. Big breath. Exhale. Lean it out. Imagine Yanis is helping you with your turnout. Nice and low. Let's circle. And center. Other side. And around. And center. Keep those knees back open. Come up. Wind those hips back. Chest isolations. 4, 3, 2, 1. To your right. To the back. Left 4. 2. 2. Back. 2. Right. Keep going with those singles. Circle it out. Reverse. Figure 8, forward, back. Forward, back. Move those ribs. Move them with your hands if you feel like they don't really go left. Come down. Take it back. Back, back. Then forward. Lean forward. Lean and forward pelvis. Lean and forward pelvis. Parallel legs. Big breath in. Exhale. Reach out flat back. Oh, I don't have. There we go. Oh, hello. Okay. My goodness, that was a lot of technical difficulties. I apologize. Hip isolations. 4, 3, 2, 1. Side. 4, 3, 2, 1. To the back. 4, 3. Can you releve? 2, 1. To the side. 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Right. Singles. Singles left. Figure 8. Let your feet swivel so your knees turn. Take it to the side. Just, it's like a little chassé with your hips. Let your knees swivel. Big breath in. Find your flat back. Drop your shoulders. Curve them round. And then we're going to pinch our shoulder blades together and back. So we're just warming up those little muscles underneath your shoulder blades. Arms out. Lifting in through your center. And plie. And straighten. Big squat. Keep that flat back. Shoulders bound. Arms back. Hold your arms down. We're going to keep a nice still back here. And we're going to bring our legs together. And side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it up. Step together, step. Take it back, together, back. Nice and wide. Cross in the front, we go cross ball change. 2 chest bounces. Down ball change. Swivel it. Back ball change. Sorry, back ball change and okay, now step side, we're going to change the accent to the wide into the back. Here we go. Back ball change, we'll go back ball change, back ball change, back. Same feet, just a different accent. Now we're going to rock, 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 a rock, a rock, a rock. A back ball change with your arms nice and big like ballet. How's your turnout? Travel back. And now throw it. Rock, ball change, rock, ball change, rock, ball change. And up. Exhale. Fly back. Forward fold. Straighten your legs. Fly back and up. And press, hinge. Stay right there today. Comfortable knees forward. Take your hips. Tuck them under. So this is a hinge position. Stay right there. Lean back. Tight abs. Lift up. Rest. 6, 7, straight legs. Lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out. All right, we're gonna do our feet with a new pattern of the feet, and we'll start in turned out, yeah? So it is 3 slow, press, point, press, down. 3 of those, and then 1 flick and 2 flicks, yeah? So 3 slow, 1 medium, 2 fast. The rest of the feet are the same. We extend, shift our weight into 2 feet, tendu, close, slow tendu, and 2 quick tendus, yes? 5, 6, 7, 8. Press, 2, 3, 4, 2, 6, 7, 8. 3, 2, 3, 4. Slow and quick and out. Shift weight, tendu, and close. Slow tendu, take it home, and quick, quick. Slow, point, ball, heel. Ball, point, ball, heel. Ball, point, ball, heel. Quick, double time. Tendu. Shift your weight to 2 legs. Bring it back to 1 leg and close it down. Slow tendu. Three, four. Take it out. Pliés next. We'll do 2 demis, 2 counts down, 2 counts up, 2 grands. Oh, I'm gonna save that for later. There we go. 2 demis, 2 grands. The grands are 4 counts down and up. Then we'll rise onto releve. We'll go 8 heel bumps instead of 4 holds and 4 bumps. And then hands go down the side, wide it out to the next position. First position, second position, fourth, fourth, third, third. Just like we always do. 5, 6, hold that, turn out friends. Right, 2, straighten 2, demi, left hand, straighten 2, use all your music. 3, 2, 1, heels down, thighs together. Again, grand. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rise 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Left side, demi. 2, rise. Heel stay down and grand plie in the second position. 3, 4, knees back. Imagine Giannis there behind you, hoping to turn your knees out. Down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rise up. 2, 3, feel your pelvis rock forward so that you're on the ball of your foot, preferably the front ball. 6, 7, 8. And 3, right on we go. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Grand plie, you can put that arm in opposition. Keep those hips parallel to the front. Notice how your back hip wants to go back with that leg. 8, rise 4. Really extend through those legs. Weight right in between both of them. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on for the beat. We'll go demi, 2, and rise, 2, and demi, 2, and rise. Opening up your back leg especially, but keep that hip forward and rise 4, 3, 2, 1, going switching heels. 3, 2, 1. Third position, going down, 2, stretch, 2, down, 2. Last set. Thinking about that hip that's on the back leg, keeping it nice and even to the front as you go with strength and sturdiness. Keep it nice and strong. This is like weightlifting. It's not meant to be funky. Except the arms. 6, 7, 8. And we go. Step one leg back. And work through that back foot. Stretch the calf, try bending the knee. And pressing your toes forward from the ball of your foot in that foot back there. And switch sides. That was a lot of heel lifts. Yes, guys? Why? Because we want to be strong for jumps and strong for heels. Switch back. All right. Send your booties back. Be sassy. Okay, now tuck it under, bend your back leg. Try and get almost to a hinge and drop it down. Feel the stretch in your back thigh and hip socket. Just balance there. Slow. Opening up that hip. Right here at the top. If you only feel it in the thigh, your booty might be back again, so rock it underneath. And switch to the other side. See if you can open up that leg. Really tuck those hips underneath. All right. Let's do our ronde jumps. We're going to probably skip our fondus today because I want to talk about how to do fan kicks. Okay, so first position, turned out. We're going to start with one in plie, one in straight leg, one off the floor. We'll draw up the leg. We'll put it down. We'll do front, front, and then to the back and to the back with each of those. Don't worry about the attitude turn yet. We'll come to that in a moment. 6. Ronde jumps. We'll go 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Still hips. Someone's pulling that turned out leg as far away from you as possible. And draw it up. Passe. Place it down. Other leg goes 1. Straight legs. Off the floor. Passe. Down. Right leg to the back. Straight legs. Passe. Down. Left leg back. All right. We're going to take our legs. Let's go ahead and stand on your right leg. with your left leg in second, and I want you to brush it across your body, trying to keep your hips still to the front. So we're gonna go side, close, brush to that diagonal, yeah? It's called croisé. Diagonal, close, out, and diagonal, close, out, and diagonal, close, out, close back, out, and diagonal, close, out, and diagonal, close, out, and diagonal, close, out, and switch, out, and diagonal, open, out, diagonal, open, out, close back, here you go, out, and diagonal, open, out, close, diagonal, open, out, close. Let's do that same thing. Pause for a second. So let's take a hot second to sit on the floor. Okay, so we're not all the way warmed up yet or stretched out yet, but if I were to later in class be stretching my middles, my legs would be going closer to 180. It still isn't all the way 180. I've got this nice little line back here. I don't know if you can see. That's where I'm sitting on that little crack in my floor. That's 180. It's way back here. Yeah? So you can hopefully see that there's a great big angle. In fact, that's handy. My legs here are at 45 degrees. And if I'm just taking my legs and pulling them as wide as possible in my turned out position, that's really all it is, which makes this barely more than 90 degrees in actuality, even though from straight on in a camera, it looks pretty flat, yeah, in 2 dimensions. Turning to the side, I'm gonna line myself up, putting my butt on this tiny crack here, if you can see it, and there's a crack right in the middle of me. And you can see my legs they're a little more than 45, which would be across that square, but they're definitely not 180. And why am I taking the time to point this out to you is because your second position is not to the side and turned out. It is not. It is more like between 45, sort of like in between here, yes? So when we're doing that exercise that we just did, and you're taking your turned out leg across the body, and then opening it up to the other side, the range of motion that we have in that activity, if we can even lay down on our backs here, right? We're taking that leg across to the side and opening it up. And we're taking that leg across to the side and we're opening it up. Let's come back to that in a little bit later, but I want to point it out to you when you're looking down at the floor. Your feet are pointed in that right angle, yes, coming back up. And if you're taking your leg across the body, it's going to be less than 45 degrees, and I want you to focus on leading with that sparkly ankle. I heard a myth that there was a dance teacher who tattooed diamonds on the inside of her ankle so that she could say, "Show me your diamonds," to remind her dancers to keep their turnout all the time. I don't know if that's true, but it's kind of cool. So you want to open that front fan in that narrow little angle, keeping this square because your ability to fling the leg up is going to come from the strength you make by practicing square hips here. So let's go here and cross and behind. So now we're going to just do small fan kicks. Let's keep them fairly low to the ground. So we'll go across 2, 3, 4, and you're going to cross. You're going to close behind so that your next leg is ready to go. Push, close, push, close. Yeah, and when you close, think about your thighs squeezing together for me, please. All right. 5, 6, starting right. We go across, open, closing, back. Left, open, closing, back. Right, open, closing, back. Run out of room. Yeah? Okay, let's add a little bit onto here for fun. Let's go. Side, cross back, side, open front. Side, cross back, side, open front.
This is number one champion. sound, yeah, Estelle, we about to get down. Who the hottest in the world right now? Just touched down in London town. Bet they give me a pound. I'ma put the money in my hand right now. Set up a motor, we need more seats. We just sold out all the floor seats.
Take me on a trip, I'd love to go someday. Take me to New York, I'd love to see. Hey, I really want
Good. Okay, let's try the same thing but cross in front. Let the action take you forward. Right leg starts. Right, cross front. Right, open left, and left. Cross front. Open left. Whoosh. I let go of my hips and I lost my balance. Okay, let's do that again. Let's bring it to the back. This time we're going to add a plie into our fan kick. It'll help give you some lift on that leg. Right leg's going to start to the side. 5, 6, 7, crossing front. We'll go right, cross front, plie right, fan kick. Left, cross front, plie left, fan kick. Now I'm adding an oppositional arm. So your arm and leg cross positions. Switch to the back whenever you run out of room. It's just that cross step that's changing. Good, shake it out. We'll go step together, step together. Keep your hips nice and still. Other way. Forward chest. Open, together. Fan, step 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 together. Squeeze those legs, push into the floor. All right. Slow motion, step, together, step, back, fan, step, together, step, back, fan, out. Try the other side, just slow, just the feet. Step, together, step, back, fan, step, together, step, back, fan, out. A little bit quicker with some momentum. Here we go. Step together, step back, fan. Step together, step back, fan. Step together, step back. Here we go, fan. Step together, step back, fan. Step together, step back, fan. Step together, step back, fan. Here you go. Step together, step back, fan. Step together, step back, fan. Together, step back, fan. Step together, step back, fan. Step together, step back, fan. Okay, if you haven't guessed already and you have room, this can now turn. Step together can be a chaîné turn. Slow. Step together, step back, fan. Just that. Step, chaîné, step, back, fan. So when you're stepping back, you should be thinking about the fact that you're going to push that foot forward. So you want to keep your weight there, as opposed to going here. Then you've got nowhere to stick your leg. Yeah, you want to keep your hips going onto the back leg so that that other leg can come up. Try it one more time. Yeah. 6. We'll go chaîné, step, plie, fan. 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 7, 8, step, plie, fan, sh, nay, step, plie, fan, sh, nay, step, plie, fan. All right, shake it out. Find a long ways. I'm gonna go on my diagonal. We're gonna go down stage, up stage, down stage, up stage, pivot, step, pivot, together. Down stage, up stage, down stage, up stage, step, pivot, step, pivot. Let's reset that. Down stage starts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step, pivot, step, pivot. Down stage. Step, pivot, down. Step, pivot, pivot. Step, pivot, walking back. Pivot front. Take it to your other side. 4 walks, 2 pivots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step, pivot, 1, 2, 3, 4. Step, pivot. Walks go back, still pivot forward. Walk back, pivot forward. Down stage leg. Last one. Take it center. Good, okay. We shall come back to that across the floor in a hot second. Let's do our abs and stretch, and then we'll do that similar sort of patterns, but with big legs so that we can build into step, pivot, plie, fan. Yes? So abs first, and then we'll get right to that spot. Onto the floor, my friends. Right leg. Left leg. Right leg. Can you make it a stretch? Can you squeeze it to that center? Both feet. And point, beat. Inside. 6, 5. Now twist it. Heart to your hip. Switch sides. And twist. Come to your backs. Legs come up. We're gonna beat those legs together. Forward, back, forward, back. Use your inner thighs. Keep it small. Head and shoulders up. And bellies in, pelvic floor lift. Beat, 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 triple, beat, 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 beat. Open, 2, 3, 4, bend knees. And circle your knees. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Grab your ankles. Heels together, knees apart. Open and close. I'm using my knees or my elbows against my knees to keep them wide. Just bringing those thighs to leprechaun. So knees come up. And knees down, press your ankles into the floor. Extend to a high V. And reach through 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold, circle the legs, turn it out, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, bring them up, and bend, roll it up, roll down, 2, 1, roll down, 2, 1, roll down, 2, 1, stay down low, and tip, and center, and tip, and center. Tip and center, tip all the way over, roll over, elbows back, little push-ups, mini push-ups. Keep your core tight. 6, 7, 8, come center. Other side, elbows out, little push-ups. Just half a push-up, keep your abs in. Half a push-up. Come center, elbows back, push those hips, push, hold, and drop it down and roll over and stretch out your front side. And press back, tuck a knee underneath. Lean forward. Bend your back leg, front leg forward, jazz splits. Full splits if you got them. Switch sides to your other pigeon. Jazz splits. Back leg back. Come center. Standing up. Flex and point. And flex and point. Elbows lift, 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 lift. Hold them up. Flex. Roll them back and point. In. Roll them back and point. In. Roll them back and point. In. Hold it there. We'll go side to side to side to side, side to side to side to side, and give a hug and open, hug and open. Hold your turn out and open. Both hips down over the right legs. Center. Other side. Bring it up. Arch away. Up. And lean left. Right. Lean left. How's your turn out? How's your pointed feet? Are you extending through those toes? And embrace. Open. Embrace. Open, open. Up and to the floor. Come center. Other side. Open up and away. Come center. Leg center. Point. And flex. Turn it out. Lift it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift up through your center. 6, 7. Hands on the floor. Point those feet. Cross it. Take it with your hand. Across the body. Open it up with your hands. Whoop, whoop. Sitting up tall. Close it center. Good. Take that leg across the body. Open it up to the side. Be gentle. There's where your fan kick goes, yes? Stand up tall. Take it down to the mat. We're going to slide one leg down. This is your right leg. You're going to go across, open, wide. Pause right here. Notice how far that foot is off from the floor, right? Because it's not 180 degrees. Is your opposite hip still grounded? That is an important part of that, because that opposite hip grounded, which you're holding by squeezing your abs in, is what's going to make you able to turn it at some point. Take that leg back down. Other side. Up. Now you're grounding the right hip, and you're opening to the left. Slow. Hold it there. Pull your abdominal wall in deep. Let your strength in your center and your core hold that leg's weight and take it down. Good. Stretch it. Turn it up. Okay, one more time. We'll go right across. Open. Close it down. Left across. Open. Close it down. Hold your hips still. Close it down. Legs together and across. Close it. Legs together at the bottom. Good. Bring it up. Okay. Up. Up for bot balls. Okay. Let's do a check-in here. Grab some water. How's the path of the fan kick feeling to you guys? How's that feeling? Does that make sense? Oh, you know I can draw you a little picture again. It's helpful. You know, it doesn't help very much when I draw you diagrams with a pen that's dying, but okay, this is a top view stick figure. Here's my head, my arms, and there's my right foot. And you send your left leg across the body and you open it, and it stays way in front of the 180 degree line. Yeah? It's my faded diagram. There you go. Yeah? Okay. It looks like a meme. Okay. Okay. Bot balls. Step, kick, step, kick, step, kick, step, kick. Oh, I see a question. Hold on. Yes?
Can you try hitting the original sound on? I don't know if that'll help, but sometimes like the music drops a bit, and I think it's just Zoom trying to like take out noise.
That's original sound
It is
on. It should be off, but it's not because. Yes, thank you. I must have toggled that off while it updated last. Thank you. Okay, hopefully this will be better. Also, this song is quieter than all the rest of the songs for some weird reason. I don't know why. But I noticed that when I just bought it like yesterday. I don't think it's an old song, but alas. I'm gonna turn it up a little. See if that helps. Okay, just step, kick. If we were in a big space, we'd travel this. But since we're not, I want you to think about getting taller. Can you releve? Can you releve? Releve. Okay. Instead of thinking up as high as we can, I want you to think up as high as you can on the standing leg. Not high leg kick. 5, 6, strength. Here we go. We'll go. Kick, kick, set. Keep it together. Pull those legs all the way back together. All right, shake it out. Do you hear this difference in the rhythm? Ha, ha, ha. You're gonna let your hips go. Kick, hop, back together. Kick, hop, back together. Kick, hop, back together. Kick, hop. Woo! It's a little slow. Let me fix this song. Woo! Slow for that one. Okay. Step, kick, open, and step. Kick, open, and. That's what we'll do. This is our last one, bot mouth. Just to the sides. Step, right, kick, left is your first one. Step, left, tilt, back. Step, right, tilt, back. Step, left, tilt, back. Step, right, tilt, back. That's better. As long as you're feeling the difference between square and unsquare, you got it. Okay. Two steps, two pivots, plie, fan kick. Okay, we're going to do it straight to the front for a second so that you can all... Right leg first. Walk, walk, pivot, turn. There's two. Pivot, turn, pivot, front. Now we're going to plie back onto that right leg again, which frees your left leg for the fan, back, and. Then we'll start left. Step, step, pivot left, step, pivot left, step, plie left. Your right foot is now free to fan, close, open, open. We'll go right, 2, pivot 3, step 4, pivot 5, step 6, plie, fan 8, 1, 2. You don't even get the 2 extra steps. Just turn them into your front walk and plie, fan, 1, 2, pivot, 2, pivot, 2, back, fan, forward, 2, and pivot, 2, and pivot, 2, plie, and fan. What do you think? There's 2 challenges there, right? There's the steps, and there's the direction change, which sometimes when we turn our head, it makes us feel like we've forgotten everything we ever learned in our whole wide life, right? So, pivot, see the back of the room, step, pivot, see the front of the room, and rock back. And I think that's the one tricky spot in this combo, yeah? Step, step, pivot, turn, plie, fan. Step, step, pivot, step, plie, and fan. Okay, let's try it. Right leg's gonna step first. Here we go. Step, step, pivot, step, pivot, step, come back, fan, and step, step, pivot, step, pivot, step, weight on it, fan, and step, step, pivot, step, see the back, see the front, sit back, fan, and step, step, and pivot, and step, and pivot, and step, sit on it, fan, and step, step, and pivot. Can we try a double time? Let's try the steps faster. Step, step, pivot, step, step, fan, step, step, pivot, step, step, fan, step, step, pivot, step, step, fan, step, step, pivot, step, fan, right leg, step, right step, left, pivot, fan, step, pivot. Okay. Shake it off.
I'm just getting used to like not hitting anything, but like I think I pushed away things that way. Like when I fan kick, I don't hit my hip foot.
Oh, good noticing.
Control.
Yeah. That's great. Good. That's part of what I want us to notice, right? Because when we're in the combination, we're going to go downstage, pivot, and then we rock back onto that foot we were just on. So if I were doing that same, let's say instead of this being in the front in the combination, let's go ahead and transfer this into the combination, yes? Instead of that, the front, this is the front here. I went, I feel like Monroe. I would go downstage leg, pivot, put the weight back on that leg to push the fan through. Yeah? Or to push the fan through. And I'm not really, maybe that's too much detail. Is there anybody here who's doing the fan kick with the turn that wants detail on that part? Or are we just working on the fan kick? No turn. Fan kick, turn, please give me a reaction if you want instruction on the turn. Otherwise, I will not bother talking about that part and just keep it straightforward. I see no squigglies. Okay, no turn for now. Okay. So we went lipstick pop. And I feel like Monroe. All right, this is the front again. My upstage leg is forward. My downstage leg is back. I believe this is your left. We're going to step, downstage leg, pivot, and then put your weight back into that. And that action of plieing is what is going to counterbalance my fan kick leg off the floor. And I wrap it behind. So my fan kick, you know, we talked about that segment, that little diagram of where the leg goes. It goes essentially to the side of the room and opens to the front diagonal. And then I slice it behind myself. To go step open, step across, chasse, développé. Yeah? Move back. Lipstick pops and I feel like Monroe. I go down, pivot, plie, open, back, open, and chasse, développé. Step, prep. Do we have questions about that? Is drilling that a good idea or move on? So drilling that would be a thumbs up reaction, and moving on would be speed up. So please choose one of those reactions to tell me what you would like to do.
My tablet died, so.
Oh, you can just tell me. Tell me what you want to do. Fan kick drill or speed up? So far we have an even vote.
Fan kick.
Fan kick, okay. We'll do that. I'm going to give you some music from Lipstick Pops.
Gosh, I wish we had a studio. Like, I had a studio right now.
Right, because space?
So much fun. Yeah.
Well, it's getting there. It's getting there. Okay. Step and open, back ball change. Woo! Okay. I know, right? There's so many things about being in the studio that would be exciting right now, like taking up space. We're at the stage now where we could put it into layers and groups, right? This part, 2, 8 is supposed to be a roll off. That's why this is so long. So some of you would go 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and then everybody joins in. Then we turn into that part. I know. And then we could leap, not just one and land it, but leap, leap, second. Right? Okay. All right. Should we, Caitlin, let's run it from there again, and then we'll run the whole thing through. Oh, I promised to flip it. Okay. Let's run it from there a couple times, and I'm going, please ignore me because I'm going to mess it up a couple times. I'm going to try and flip it on my body so I can face back for you guys. If you feel like you have got it on this side and you want to try switching it, that's what I'm going to be doing. If you're like, that sounds like the worst thing I've ever done, I'm working really hard where I am, stay on that side and I'm going to try and flip it so I can demonstrate it to you from the back. Okay? Choose your own adventure. Okay, from that spot again, and then we'll start back from the top. Oh. Okay, from the top. Oh! Okay, last time through, guys. I'm going back to the original. Show me those beautiful bevels we learned. 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3. Down and out and in, out. Click, click, hold, turn. Ha, 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 ha. Slow, slow. Shining, pencil. And back, ball, chasse, and up. Kick, and hop, turn, turn. Chasse, kick. Step, step, sleep. Side leap. Leap, leap, up, down. Roll on the floor. Ha! Ooh, I heard it. In my mind, I was like, and then we'll go like this. But it'll be cool. And the music went. Okay. I know. But don't worry.
I would want to do that so bad, like do a show. That just.
It will happen. So right now we're looking at theaters for the spring, so that we can have a dance show in the spring. So it's going to happen. We did not review Volvi at all, shame on us. So we're finishing week 8. The semester is 17 weeks long. Normally when we have a show, we have a preparation in the last few weeks. So we do 3 or 4. No problem, Megan, you know this. So we're going to start something new next week, and I think it will be something lyrical. So we will slow back down. But I'll make sure to do some, do you guys want to do floor work? Here's 2 questions for you. We're definitely going to do an old school Broadway jazz after this. So for the next thing, do you want to do floor work? Give me some thumbs up, down.
Well, with floor work, you mean like exercises or
No, I mean in the combination.
leaps, like leaps and such?
No. Good question. When we say across the floor, that could be like practicing your leaps is the term we use for those big things. Obviously, we don't do a lot of across the floor. We've been doing a lot of across the floor this week. Floor work in a combination means like going down to the floor and rolling over, for example. Oh, we got some excitement. Okay, good. I thought it was just me who loved it. If you have carpet, I will give you options. But if we're going to do floor work, bring something that covers your knees. So especially if you have carpet. If you don't have carpet, it's not such a big deal, but like, I don't want you to get rug burn. Yeah, sometimes you need a shirt, but just if it's laying around in case, that'll be good. And then I will make a floor work combination for us next. And we will definitely do an old school Broadway, like swing dancey happy thing towards the end, with some tap steps maybe. Yeah, on a level of, I would say what we're doing right now, I would say is a level 3 sexiness out of 10, 3, 4. It's not sexy, but you could do it cute and be like, hi mom, it's cool, right? How outrageous do you guys feel comfortable with going? Give me a number.
I mean, I'll do whatever.
I'm fine with whatever.
Is there anybody who's like, let's keep it down to 4? I need to hear from the people who don't want to go over the top, because my inclination is to go crazy. So please, like, let's be inclusive. Okay. Groovy. Okay, we'll get a little freaky on the floor then next week. Okay, here's another question. I think we should be, I'm going to try and look for something spooky, because it's October, right? Okay. All right. Spooky, sexy floor work coming up. Another thing to consider, and this is optional, we could also do this as an extra thing, is we could practice heels. And working in heels, especially when I can't see you, is basically going to be like, we'll put on our heels for 5 minutes and do walks and bevels, and that's
Can we do
it.
a heel thing in next semester?
Next semester I'm teaching contemporary, but yes,
Yes.
we'll find time.
Many things.
Yeah. So next semester we have contemporary modern. So like what you saw today in that Yanis Marshall. Yeah. And then, but our warm-ups, instead of being the jazz warm-ups, there's definitely always some overlap, but because it's contemporary modern versus jazz, then the warm-ups I do are mostly Horton techniques, so they make you fucking buff like hard candy, because we'll do lots of flat backs and like squats and onto the floor and off the floor stuff and lunges, and it's kind of like, if you've never done it before, I think it seems very unnatural, but it makes you ripped. So I like them. Like, makes your waist all
Which ones?
flat backs, all those Horton technique things.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I can see why.
Yes, and we can do a heels dance in workshop. So workshop will be after, so contemporary modern time slot will be 12 to 1:30 Monday, Wednesday, and workshop will be after at 1:30 to 3. 2 days a week, dancers.
Yes.
I know, isn't that like the most convenient thing we've ever had? It's amazing. And then we'll make recordings so that people can practice on their own on other times.
Wait, what time is it for spring?
Uh,
I can just do a long lunch.
Contemporary class is noon to 1:30.
Okay.
And the workshop class, which is like choreography. So I'll usually do one to lead us into it. And then mostly it's students getting to work on their stuff. But we'll figure it out as we go along, because everything's weird right now. So that's 1 to 3, or 1:30 to 3. So it's Monday, Wednesday afternoons are the 2 dance classes.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay, heels noted. Yay! Any other questions?
No.
Requests?
Heels, that's it.
Okay. We'll do at least one day where we just practice walking around in heels, because we can talk about that. That's a lot to talk about, and you can work on that at home. My jazz teacher, because I was a modern dancer in most of my training first, like I'd taken jazz, but most of my training was modern. So it was all like barefoot, grounded. I couldn't leap except like, it was terrible. So my jazz teacher had to teach me to turn and leap from the bottom, and she was like, you are so grounded into the floor. I want you to wear